Welcome back to Musky Trunks. Hey, before we get started, we're going to ask you to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. And hey, you know what? While you're at it, hit up the Spotify too. And shit, while you're at it, if you're only listening, go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube, and you can watch that. And if you're only watching YouTube, then go to Apple Podcasts and save our podcast and give us likes. Show us some love. A lot of you have. We've noticed. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being so musky and musketeerish.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to hand it on over to my co-host, Joffy Pops. Go.
Go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Musky Trunks. Today's quite a heavy day.
Is it a heavy day?
No, it's not a heavy day.
We've moved past it. Everybody has heavy days, though. It's okay.
It is.
Let's talk about that real quick. Let's unpack that before we dig in.
We all do. And you need the lows to have the highs, right? You gotta have the lows to get the highs. And
I hate to interrupt and I hate to be a broken record, but I'm glad to do both. As the great Sheryl Crow once said, everybody gets high, everybody gets low. Back to you, Jeff Pops.
well, he's really on fucking podcast mode today.
I just ate 5 packs of Mott's gummy fruity things. They're good though. Those
They are
things.
good.
What
They're good. I wish they were like the Scooby-Doo ones, but they're not bad.
Scooby snacks?
Like the Scooby-Doo ones.
Don't smack your
Our
gum.
last episode, you shouldn't give me this. I'm going to smack it. Our last episode, I don't know if it was our last one, but one of our
can't
last episodes.
Say that.
What?
Don't give me this. I'm going to smack it. If somebody's only listening, you have to think about this as a podcast.
You're right. I can't remember that. Okay.
He's talking about smacking his gum
Smacking my gum.
for you listeners out there. Sorry, go ahead. I'll stop talking now. Hey, there's a grape down there on the floor. If you want it,
I'm good.
I'll save it for later.
You save it for later. Acceptance is what we talked about on a previous episode. And I was going to go in today with a conversation where I was like, let's talk about perception. Like, let's just go down these themes. And yeah, sure, we could talk about it a little bit. But I think today is actually a day to be honest with y'all and be real with where we're at.
We're always honest and real.
We are, but
that's our edge.
It
That's why people like us.
it is. But it's not always every day that you can be on 100%. We give it our best shot and we do everything we can. And that's, as Mariah Carey once said, I'm doing the best with what I got. And it's true. So that's where I'm at. I'm doing the best with what I got. And what we got is some friendship. We have our health. We have family. We have friends. We have love. There's things out there that are not so bad, right? So it's easy to get wrapped up and consumed in all the little trivial details. And one of the things that I'm accepting and looking forward to is that we're going to be switching spaces here. So if you're used to us and watching us in this room, it has been really fun and I've really enjoyed
Fabulous
it. It is a
studio.
fabulous studio. But it's time for something that is going to be very much just us. It's going to be our own vibe. It's going to be us. And what's better than having something that's just for you, right? No one wants this huge space. Everyone's been up in it. Everyone's ass has been on these couches.
There's some good ass that's been on that couch,
There's
though.
probably been some good ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ass. You're welcome.
One of many good asses.
You're welcome. So I want to just tell you guys a little bit about that. We're going to be moving on. We're going to be doing, should I even talk about it?
You're so Tina Turner right now.
Am I?
Yeah, like when she sings Proud Mary. We're going to take the beginning of the song. We're going to do it nice and easy. And then we're going to finish.
I am. I am just feeling it, okay? I'm a little antsy.
I don't know. But here's the thing. Do we need to talk about it? No, we can share. We can share whatever the fuck we
No,
want.
we
It's
don't
our
need to.
podcast. But I think that this has been a great tool, this studio. It is just a very large commitment to get here every day.
Yeah.
It's 5+ hours.
Yeah.
For us to get here. And I feel like when we first started this podcast, which seems so long ago, but what is like 3 months? Where are we at? Yeah.
It's been like 3-4 months.
we've evolved and quite a bit in that short amount of time, and I think that our priority has shifted. We have we're embarking on different kinds of creative projects, and that time spent driving can be time being creative, and we might have to, I don't know, figure things out along the way. It's kind of how you go, especially as a creative person. I don't think either one of us are somebody who enjoys being stagnant in any kind of way.
No.
Not that coming to the same studio every week is stagnant, but
Not at all.
it is like I'm not a creature of routine in a work sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to kind of mix it up.
It is. I think it's important. It's important. It's going to be different, and it's a good thing. And it's a good thing to really prioritize what makes Musky Trunks, which is something that you are discovering about us with us. And I think that letting you in on our personal life, where we're going to be doing music, where we're going to be doing projects, having that time, also that energy, at the end of a long drive. I'm sure anyone knows.
I've got it.
He's got it. I don't know where this was the entire day, by the way, but
you didn't give me any fruit gummies.
I'm glad it's here. So there's positive change.
My chest is like.
Let's go pit-a-pat.
Pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat. I was talking to Matt about just like moving forward, and you know what he said to me, whether we keep this in the podcast or not. He said that it feels a lot more on brand for us.
100%. Okay, I've said this though, and you were like, yeah. When I was talking about,
I'm not gonna fucking tell you anything that he says if you're just gonna use it as double ammo on me.
No,
I'm letting you know that
no, finish. I want to
I
hear
don't
the
think
rest.
both of you are coming at me, but no, that my point is like, that is, and you do that shit to me all the time. By the way, I'll say something, you'll be like, Austin was saying, blah blah blah. I should have listened to you, but Austin said so. Hey,
I don't know what
there's
the fuck
two
you're
lanes
talking
on this
about. I don't know
fucking
what you're
road.
talking about.
no, because you're
There's 2 lanes, and I'm on the left. Okay.
you're on the wrong side. Driving the wrong way, most likely.
Most likely. Shut up.
You know what? I would take my toes out, pluck some of that hair.
Oh no. Keep it over there.
But yeah, I don't know. It is.
You'll fucking see. You'll see it when you see it.
Or you'll fucking hear it and you'll never even notice a difference.
This is
because,
true. Actually, yeah. Good point.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Fuck
Yeah.
all that.
Fuck it all.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Let's
I think there's a large
get
part.
into the meat.
Well, the meat of it was maybe I'll talk a little bit about perception. Ooh, perception. Fine. What a fucking boring topic. But like, really, I do spend a lot of time being worried about not only how I come across in the podcast, how the podcast comes across. Worry about how you might view me about something, even though you're my friend and I shouldn't care so much, but I do. And I think we all are guilty of it, whether or not even around my partner. Like, it just happens. And this is like a huge lesson in letting go of the idea of being perceived and not caring. Like, who the fuck cares about how you're, don't be perceived. You don't want to be perceived like a piece of shit, obviously.
A lot of us care is the answer.
We care too much. I care a ton.
Yeah.
But why should I? Like, why do I care about what every little fucking troll online has to say about the podcast? What's the point of this? The point is that I'm having fun with my friend and people can join in or not. And honestly, whatever you do, you fucking do it. And I'm just here because I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to do my thing, wherever that may be. So whether it's a professional, nice space or a closet or whatever, it's not gonna be a closet. It's gonna be much better than a closet. But whether it's whatever it is, God, you're right. I'm rambling. It's all good.
That's what the trolls say about you.
I mean, that's what they say. I ramble, and he talks so much, and he's such a stoner, and he has nowhere to go and nothing to say. But my point being,
You know what? Fuck anybody who says you're such a stoner in a negative way.
yeah, what's wrong with being a stoner?
Nothing. We care less than you do. It's your problem, not ours.
We're just having fun. We're enjoying the fruits of life and existing. And I'm taking every moment as it comes, and I'm savoring every decadent piece of life that is fed to me.
There's good gum.
Spicy. Some spicy gum. Perception. We don't have to fucking talk about it, but it's been on my mind.
No, but listen, I started watching this TED Talk, and the TED Talk was about perception. And I only got a few minutes into it because I forgot my earphones, so I was only using my earbuds. And this guy was blasting Nessa Barrett fucking so loud I couldn't hear it. So I turned it off.
Nessa Barrett. You
But
know her
the
name.
first, yeah, you don't think I know who she is. The first part of it, it was a great example. So the dude was saying, like, if you go to a party and you're smoking a cigarette staring out the window, you're one thing. If you're staring out the window and not smoking a cigarette, you're something else. Like, one, you're a philosopher with the cigarette, like deep thinking, whatever. And the other one, people are just going to think you're like fucking whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's that perception. But it inward to ourselves, it's kind of the same thing. And then we worry, like you're saying, about what other people are thinking and how we're being perceived. And I feel like that's a really hard thing to get over. And I don't know if we ever do. I can't imagine I would ever get over that. I can constantly remind myself that I don't fucking care, fuck the haters. But I still think it's always going to be, it's just our society. I think it's bred into our culture.
It's a survival thing too. It's kind of like I have to be aware of how I'm going to be seen to fit into that society, right? To fucking eat, to survive, to like be accepted and not be isolated out in the wilderness and starve to death. I don't know what.
Yeah, I guess the trick is to use it to your advantage.
And like it's not like that anymore. Like it is not fight or flight. Like it is using it to your advantage, 100%, and just being the best version of yourself that you can be for yourself, but caring about how you are perceiving yourself. That's what matters. And that's kind of what a lot of you guys have helped me do. And I appreciate it. You know, there may be all these shitty comments, but then there's other ones that are funny about our feet and our armpits. And that's cute too. And I you know what? I welcome you and I appreciate you if you like us for whatever. But there's also plenty of you that come on here and you comment and you enjoy hanging out with us and you enjoy just chilling. You enjoy what we do, whatever that may be on any given day. And that alone has helped me so much with just this idea of I can just be myself and my people will find me and I will find my people. And I don't have to try to pretend to be anything other than what I am or care about what people want me to be.
You get so hung up on it. Not you, but just in general, right?
Yeah.
Worrying about what other people think. It's crippling a lot of times. Like it will.
Terrible.
Think about when we're working on a song and I'm in my head, I'm worried about the way I sound, but secretly inside, I don't hate the way I sound. I know where I can improve, but you know, I have a little bit of a crash out, and that's more so because it's that putting it out there to be perceived. Once you put it out, it's out forever.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like, what can you do
It's
about
vulnerable. It is really
very.
vulnerable. And it's,
Well, being creative on any level and putting it out to the world is
Yeah.
vulnerable. So that's in addition to just being perceived as a regular, everyday human.
Yeah.
Being perceived to other people.
singing especially. It's a hard one. Singing for me has always been a really tough one. And if I've gotten compliments or I've grown up and I've done it my whole life and I've been received really well with my singing. But even then, it's like you said, it's something you can't take back. The second you open your mouth, the second something leaves, like that's my biggest hurdle. Talking even. Like
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm talking to people I don't know or we're on the podcast, sometimes it feels like I'm looking at myself from a third person perspective.
You're really
It's
good at it though.
well, it's a lot of
Sometimes I feel
childhood
like
trauma that
Really?
got me here.
Well,
You
that's
kidding?
good. Sometimes I feel like I had to be like, pipe down, don't talk so much.
Yeah, I talk too much.
No,
I
you
know.
don't.
No,
You
I
don't.
do. I talk
You
way
really
too
don't.
much.
But I don't have that. I don't have that.
It was a need to survive. I think at a really young age, it's like I couldn't. I would say at the end of the day, I am actually more of an introvert, and I have social anxiety. But I'm not a little bitch about it.
I'm a
No,
Sagittarius.
it's fucked up. I just had to. I didn't have a choice. You know, you're a kid. You need whatever. You need something. You need help. You know, whatever. You had to talk. You just had to speak up. You had to meet new people. You meet strangers all the time. You just get used to it. If you want anything done in life, you learn you got to do it yourself.
Well, I learned you want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that'll do it and not do it right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, don't want it to keep it on a heavy note, which doesn't mean it has to be heavy. I think it's
That doesn't
actually
feel
pretty.
very
No,
heavy.
it's pretty happy when you really think about it. To just be comfortable in your own skin and do what you feel like doing. So if that is making a podcast for y'all, or through making a song, or it's doing social media, which I really judged people and myself for a long time, being like, oh, it's bullshit to put your fucking self out there. And to some extent, sometimes it is. But on the other hand, it's like, this is the world we're in now. Like, this is where we're at. Some things I won't accept. AI, don't get me, I'm not accepting that. But like technology, it's been here. People are so chronically online, like carving out facets for yourself to make money, to live, like utilizing technology is a thing. And I'm finding like I gotta give in. Like it is not the 1700s. I can't be a fucking opera singer.
It's always been utilizing technology, no matter like the Industrial Revolution. Like it's not. Was it technology? I mean, it was technology in a way that like advances were being made and new things were coming to market and new ways of building and assembly lines, and like, you know, it's no different. We have to embrace to stay current, but you know, even with the AI thing, to some extent, I think there's only so much we're going to be able to resist. It's everywhere.
As much as I know.
You can't even fucking Google something without that stupid fucking window popping up, and then you click on it, and you think that you're continuing to Google it, but you're talking to the fucking. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know.
It drives me batshit
you cannot
crazy.
fucking skip it. The ads get me so mad. Like those horrible AI advertisements now on Hulu and whatever.
But my beef about it isn't necessarily even the fact that it's AI. It's that it's been forced on. It's kind of like Waymo.
Yeah.
Like, who voted for it?
Like, who said this is
it.
cool?
Who said that driverless cars can just be driving around fucking with no, like, what's the accountability?
Like, I don't remember voting for that.
If they hit you, what happens? It just fucking drives off?
Like in hacks.
Like in hacks, that's what I think about it. And I'm sure there's a protocol, there's cameras, whatever, but it just seems like so many things go on in our world and things like that don't get voted on. But there are certainly people being paid for it to be allowed. Nobody would be able to convince me that somebody somewhere is not being paid off for this shit to just be like, you know, I don't know. I think that you have to roll with it and
as much as you
adapt,
can.
survive, and
which is what I'm doing. I feel like that's what we're trying. We're trying to do it, and we're not trying. We're doing. What do you mean? Like we are. Adapt. For me, it's adapting. Like you have an experience with social media. Like that's a different form of social media, yes, but like you were a YouTuber. You are a YouTuber. You've had years of that kind of lifestyle, that experience for work.
But can I plug myself right now? Because I think there's a lot of people that don't remember. They don't even know who we are.
Yeah, please.
Yes, I'm Blue Hamilton, and my YouTube channel is Matt and Blue. That is all. That
was shameless.
What's your YouTube channel? Geosilk.
Musky Trunks.
No, you're always commenting from your. Is that not private?
No, but it was like one I used for like college applications for like
never mind.
opera school.
Do not look up Jaffe Pops
unless you want to see like little 16, 17-year-old Jeffrey singing arias to try to get into opera school in the Netherlands.
Careful, there are a lot of people out there that probably would.
Well, then go look.
They're gonna go search that shit.
Seven crudele. I was like all nervous when I'd sing. I looked so scared.
I thought it was cute. Kind of looked the same too, minus the beard. It's a twink without a beard. Twink with a beard.
That's fucked up. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Let me. Twink without a beard. Twink with a beard. Did you hear it that time? Good. As you were saying.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. Fuck this perception. I'm done being perceived.
You're being perceived right now, though.
I know.
You're being perceived as a little bitch.
I am being perceived as a little bitch.
No, not really.
So, what's something that makes you sad?
Something that makes me sad.
Yeah. Since I'm already feeling sad today, let's really now let's actually bring it down.
Like we're being serious right now?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to be, but
well, I mean, sad it could be anything. The last time that I felt sad for a reason other than just things that are going on in my head, right? Was just the other day. I was talking to my mom, who I haven't seen in, I don't know, a couple of years. We talk every week, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years. And we were talking about maybe them coming out this summer or I was going back there to see them, trying to figure it out, right? And the way she said, my mother's she's Sicilian. She's very blunt, not brutally blunt, but like there's no soft zone with her. But the way she said goodbye and I love you, like her salutations, really made me sad. There's something about the tone in her voice, and it made me realize like she misses me, as I miss her. But it was just such a real tonal message to me. I don't even know if she probably didn't even realize it.
Maybe you picked up
but
on
it made me pretty sad. It made me realize like I have to find a way that I can get home and see my mom.
You have to. You gotta.
I have to.
You got to.
But yeah, that makes me sad.
That is sad. That is sad. Makes me sad.
My kids growing up make me sad. Makes me happy, but it also makes me sad. Like they're so big.
Yeah.
Like my son is huge.
It's kind of probably that thought of like we're trying to figure out how to navigate this world. So it's like the idea of somebody you raised also trying to navigate that same world and like letting go and trusting. I can only imagine.
Well, letting go and not and fighting the urge to always want to protect them.
Probably won't go away. My grandma, 80 years old, is still always trying to protect. We talk every day, and she absolutely.
I can't even let them out of my sight, though.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like that's the kind of world we live in. You know, in Southern California, like we're at a public park. I'm like, you better stay within sight. Even though they're old enough, they can, you know.
It's such a different experience for sure.
Yeah. But if we were in Colorado, it wouldn't even be the same thing.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
I understand. Okay. I don't know why I even asked. I think I just.
What makes you sad?
I didn't think you were going to turn that back on me.
You think I was going to come up with an original question?
I was hoping.
Not today.
You know, I do know what makes me sad.
What?
I just like remember very distinctly growing up, no matter where I lived. It wasn't just because I lived in Arizona. Like it was when I lived in Arizona or I lived in Oregon or I lived in Texas or lived in California. I just remembered there being so many more bugs on my windshield, on our windshields, and we drive. There were bugs everywhere. If you left the light on in your apartment or your house,
Like splattered everywhere.
bugs everywhere in your apartment on your lamps.
Come to my house.
You have some, but I'm talking like, and it's making me realize like how fast the planet's changing. Like, and I looked into it and I was reading up about the decline in insect population, and it is fucking drastic. Like it's so down. Like people don't talk about it. Maybe they do, and I'm just not hearing it. But like that makes me so sad.
Yeah,
because I've always cared. Obviously, I'm not the kind of person to see a bug and be like, freak out. Like I think everything has its place, and obviously, when you start to see something like that so unbalanced, it's scary. Everything's so uncertain as it is. And like, I'm fearful of like what's next, what's happening, what changes are happening. And then you see stuff like that. And it's just makes me sad as technology progresses, right? As we talk about all that, it makes me really long for just grounding, being connected to the planet and being connected to Earth and just taking in the air and taking in life and the sounds. That's why I really like being at your house, because I can just like not hear the cars and stuff all around me, and I can just hear the birds and I can hear whatever, which is gonna serve us well. We probably should cut this because we don't want to do it, but for when we start doing the podcast episodes in the whatever, when we're doing them, because I feel like that is more our vibe for sure. It is our vibe, more grounded. Man, red Solo cups and beer and some whiskey and some
red Solo cups. You're talking about the planet and insects. No plastic.
I know. I'm
no
joking.
Plastic.
I know our glasses that I bought. You bought.
Oh yes.
IKEA.
Yes,
which is also killing the planet. All roads lead to that. God, this is a sad episode.
Don't you have something on your nose that isn't sad?
I don't know. I'm kind of freeballing it today.
Okay, I have a question for you. What has been I think I know the answer, but I want to force you to say it on
Hate your
camera.
questions.
Tell me about your best, most exciting, most adventurous, whatever, like your top tier side hustle that you've ever had.
Top tier side hustle.
You know, not a side hustle that you've hated,
Mm.
a side hustle that, you know, you think of side hustle. What do you think about when somebody says side hustle?
Yeah, easily giving voice lessons. I enjoyed giving voice lessons.
Do you think of side hustle as being a something that you do
Mm-hmm.
for extra means, or is it a gateway, a door to a greater goal?
I'd say side hustle is just a means for money. Like it's a side hustle. Like I need to make some extra money, so from what I really want to do, or to support what I really want to do. So let me go make.
So
a
your day
couple
job
extra.
is a side hustle.
For me, honestly, yeah. I
No,
guess
well,
so,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I mean.
My day job is a full-time job, and I love it, and I do value it, and I'm grateful that I have it. But like, it's not where I want to be forever, and my boss knows that. And
Yeah.
in fact, my
I
boss
would
is such a
imagine
wonderful
most people
person.
that-
She wants us to move on and do like what we want to do. But
That's a good boss
at least I
right there.
like to help people, and my job is in that field where I get to help people. So if I'm gonna make money doing something, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
And but the side gig wise, I guess was like the voice lessons, which I also really enjoyed. Because I enjoyed that because I really liked bringing. I mean, we did a little bit of stuff today, very minimal, and you were not feeling it or having it. Hurt my feelings a little bit. It's okay.
I've actually asked you for that kind of help before. I'm just having a hard. I'm having a rough
teasing
day.
you, and we'll do it again. But I always love that because I love to like see people like I love to see it in real time when somebody breaks through on some level, right? Where it's like you get so stuck up in here because I do it all the
So
time.
you're saying that I didn't have the breakthrough today?
You did. No, you did
Oh,
many
did I?
times. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I didn't think I did.
Well, you just
I
have
was
these
actually
moments and you're terrified or whatever, and you can't get out of your own head, and then you,
terrified.
not you, people in general,
Oh, I see.
you get out of
I
their
have
own
to
head about
clarify.
it. Yeah, no, you
Clarify the terrify.
clarify the term. And you just break through it, and it's nice
Yeah.
to help people reach that, see them break through, see them sing, see them let out a note when people like are too afraid to.
I have to.
You know how many people are going to come in the comments for just that alone now.
What?
Be
Oh,
posted on a
I-
million foot pages. Blue Hamilton eats gummies with his feet.
You want me to
Do it.
eat it with my toes?
Do it. Eat it with your toes.
All right, hold on. I was just doing that to see if you finished them. I'm not putting this in the podcast. I'll leave it in the audio version, but I'm eating a gummy with my toes right now.
You save it for
I don't think I can reach my toe. I can't reach my I'm not that flexible. Got it.
how's it taste? It's salty.
Cheesy.
Ew, that guy that comments on all of your there's like a French dude that comments on so many of her things, and it's always like I have to translate them, and his posts are always like, it smells so strong in cheese. I love when it smells horrible and cheesy in cheese.
Really?
Like he's like it's gross.
I don't really.
We are not foot fetishists. How many fucking times we have to tell you that? Just because we're comfortable, and that's why we're excited for
It is comfortable. Now I don't feel like I can be comfortable because you all are.
Yes, we all have
Foot
feet.
freaks.
It's not like I just bought some feet to be like, oh, look at the like I have them. They're here. I want to be comfortable. And our next space actually may not be conducive to feet,
No.
but
It's not. I understand people that have a foot fetish.
well, yeah, I just don't think it's a
There are
fetish.
some guys that you see them without their.
I just don't think it's a fetish though. Like if I think you're hot, we've already talked about this. If I think you're hot, I'm gonna like your feet if you have good feet. It's
You like my
manly.
feet?
You have good feet.
Maybe you think I'm hot.
You are hot.
47
Not
and
when you
hot.
laugh like that. Took it down just a peg.
Fuck you. I'm eating all my gummies.
My throat is checking out on me.
Keep the cocks out of them and it won't happen.
It's the smoking.
Dicks.
Dicks and smoke.
Wait, what were we talking about now? Side hustle.
Yeah.
All right. So,
It's your turn. You tell me.
well, I honestly don't know if I've ever had a side hustle thinking that I had a side hustle.
Yeah.
I've always looked at my jobs as like, this is my job.
That's fair.
I'm
Mm.
sure I have. But, you know, I've worked in the music industry for years, and it's all I ever had time to do. Not like I had anything else going on.
Mhm.
Or I would just have multiple jobs at once. But I never... and I don't have a day job right now, so I can't even say that's my side hustle.
Yeah.
Joffrey's bored. Let's move on.
It took you a minute to get there.
It took me...
Oh my gosh.
Took me a minute to get where?
Throat really hurts right now. It's like throbbing.
Maybe you have, I don't know, the herpes or something.
The herpes. Why would I have the herpes?
Because you sucked back dick?
I
don't know.
have not sucked anyone's dick. A random person's dick? I have not sucked a random dick.
Person's dick.
I've not sucked any new dick in a long time.
That's sad for you. I'm sorry.
Is it?
No.
Not with what's going out in the world, with the stuff that's out there and the things that you can get.
That's out there in that world.
Yeah, it's not just AIDS, baby, okay? You may be taking all the prep you want to fucking take, but there's a million other things out there. So watch your back.
Because he might come fuck
Because
you.
I might crack. All right, that was stupid. This is stupid.
But this is what happens when you don't develop your ideas.
Oh.
Stretch. I think that we have to remind ourselves that we started this podcast and we committed to this podcast because it's something we wanted to do. Now, if we want to make an episode that we talk about how we feel, and I'm sorry to say that I know that I am the one today that kind of brought the party down.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Absolutely.
No, I disagree.
Absolutely. I'm not saying I'm all it, but I certainly feel like I have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And it's not bad stuff. It's just a lot of responsibility. Some of it's bad, but everybody has bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has responsibilities that stress them out. I think that when you are trying to make headway in life and have a lot of different pots going on the stove at once, so let's use that as an analogy, it's hard to make sure you're not going to fuck up the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of all these different recipes, it's hard to make sure you're not going to overcook it. That takes a lot of energy. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like I have a lot of different things going on. I'm grateful that I have these things going on, but at the same time, I'm feeling very taxed. I'm feeling very exhausted. And I feel like it's pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's pretty normal. Maybe to not like the fucking Gen Zers out there who don't have families and they work and they go party or whatever. But, you know, for people of my generation or even millennials out there who have kids and careers and things that more so that, you know, you have to think outside of yourself.
Yeah.
I think it's normal, and I think it's okay that we talk about that. And I think that we should, you know, not only say it's okay to feel like that and that it's normal to feel like that, but that is a passing thing to keep on your fight. But we should also tell the Gen Zers out there, because a lot of people like to talk shit about different generations, right? But like the Gen Zers should be fucking having fun. They should be partying and being single or whatever the fuck is your life. Dude, I did that. I didn't have a kid and get married till I was in my mid-30s, you know? And I feel like that's okay. And if that's what we're going to talk about, that's what we talk about. I don't give a fuck what other people think.
I'm glad.
I don't give a fuck about shit.
You shouldn't. And you don't bring it down by talking about that kind of stuff. Like, I think a good friendship should be balanced and taking, but taking it on. Like you said before, like sometimes you're going to have to be more on for me when I'm low, and sometimes I'd be more on for you. And that's a good friendship. It's just, it ebbs and flows.
Yeah. I think it's hard to find.
It is hard to find. But you know I always got your back, no matter what.
I appreciate that. And same. You know I have your back. But do you think it's harder for you than for me?
do you mean?
Finding friends.
Harder for me to find friends than it would be for you?
Harder for me than it would be for you.
No, it'd be easier for you.
Why would it be easier for me?
Well, to
You're
find
more social.
No, to find authentic friends maybe would be different. I think that you have a social media presence, so maybe you have people that already have kind of preconceived notions about who you are, but you have people.
I have never met somebody who's like, I saw you on Instagram. I'm going to be your friend.
I don't
People
know.
Don't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, because people probably also would downplay. But I just feel like you'd have a certain amount of people that would want to. Let me finish. Would want to.
I don't think people
be
know
your
who
friend
I
and would
am.
want to know you. They see you online. They like you. Also, you're very handsome. You have that going for you.
Yeah, but there's a fuck ton of people watching this right now that say the same thing about you.
Oh,
That's all perception.
Yeah, perception. But I don't think you'd have a problem with that.
But I don't. People don't know who I am when I meet them. They're not like, oh, that guy's a social
Except
media
for
guy.
One homegirl, your biggest fan.
Rachel Lady Gaga.
No, the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, Selena. She's my girl.
She's your girl. Except the second time you went in there, she was acted like she'd know who you were.
I know. She's like, I don't like your song as much as I thought I did. What the fuck? She was nervous. She was nervous that I came back. It did hurt my feelings a little bit. My one fan.
Your one fan.
But you had a fan too. What the fuck are you talking about? You had somebody not only fan, but then send you a message afterwards. I don't even get that.
He was like, he messaged you and he was like, I saw you at Ike's, but I didn't want to bother you. Like I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to bug you.
Did you know who he was?
No, yeah, I totally I recognized it, but it was funny because
were you flirting with him?
No. You remember how mad I was that day? I was hangry. I like smacked the Tesla when it drove by right before we entered there.
Oh yeah, you almost.
And I was hangry. I was starving.
Yeah.
And
was that the day you crashed out in here?
You think one of the days,
one of those days that I crashed.
I was and I just remembered like sitting when you went to go get drinks, and I sat in that Ike's, and I just remember just like staring, like disassociating in anger and hunger, staring at the wall. So I'm like, no wonder he didn't want to say hi and bother me. I'm like, fucking no, I was dead, spitting. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that way today a little bit, hangry.
My point is that you have.
Sorry guys, I keep smacking it.
You.
The mic. Keep smacking the mic.
Thank you for clarifying what it is that you're smacking.
Where is it slower?
He's smacking the stick.
Wouldn't you like that?
No, I don't want to get smacked.
In the stick?
No, who wants to get smacked in the stick?
Some people are into it. Dated a lawyer that liked that.
There are people that are.
He used to get his balls electrocuted.
Ooh, what? I don't understand pain. I don't like pain. I don't like when somebody bites my nipples. I don't like bitey. Like little teeth.
Nipples great. Or
but like
teeth,
biting,
like,
no, that's different. Playing with it is different. Like
like ripping on your nipple.
Yeah, I don't like that. What else do I not like? A teethy blowjob.
Ugh.
Ah, man, I've had some fucking teethy blowjobs in my life. Like the whole rack in the back. There's like.
Yeah, it's like you don't know what your cheese grater.
Tongue, bitch. Cheese grater. It's a salami. It's not cheddar. That's
pain. So you're not into pain.
Or when somebody smacks my ass, that fucking sets my fuse off.
But you hate that.
I don't like it. I don't care if you like. I'm talking about like smack,
like hard,
like in play. You're naked. You're fucking around, and they're like not into. I don't even think it's sexy to do to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I like grab it and jiggle it and swish it around, no problem. But
a good like.
Don't cause me. I do not like pain. Or pull my hair.
Sound effects.
If I can pull my hair, I can't fucking stand it.
Or these are all the things to not do to Blue Hamilton.
That's right. Fucking hurt.
I don't think I'm into pain. Well, I'm into heartbreak pain. I like to get my emotions played with by men. That's the kind of pain I'm into.
What about the kind that the pain when you bottom?
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not a bottom. Sounds like you're speaking from experience. And why are you bottom shaming? Everybody jump. Do not walk. Run to the fucking comments and call this fucking motherfucker out for being a bottom.
I think no. They're gonna call you out for denying and being embarrassed over the fact that you're a bottom. Like, what's wrong with being a bottom?
No,
Ask
I'm not.
yourself
I'm
that.
not embarrassed by it. I wish I
Seems
was.
like you are.
I wish I could enjoy that.
I have bottomed before. I don't have a problem admitting I've bottomed before. You do.
Well, you have experience.
I do have 21 years more experience
Exactly.
than you.
And it's ouchy. Like, I don't like that.
An ouchie.
It's an ouchie.
Maybe you're just sitting on things that are too big. Do you like fingers?
Oh, God, no. No, I don't.
You don't even like a finger?
No, I don't
What
like
about
the
a
idea of
fingertip?
nails. When you put your nail in my butthole.
Like, and then you come out with something. What's under my nail?
Ah, stop. That's gross.
It's called a dipstick test. You know how I learned that?
A dipstick test. That's
dipstick test.
horrible.
Years and years and years and years ago, I would probably say my early 20s, I hooked up with somebody and it wasn't good. I was inexperienced, whatever. Like, it wasn't good. I should have done the dipstick test on him, but I didn't. But I didn't know what a dipstick test was. I was telling my friend Julio, and he said, "Dude, you didn't do the dipstick test?" And it took me a minute. I was like, "What do you?" It's like, "Oh." And he's like, "No, you always, before you ever top someone, you always put your finger in their butt. Always check, because wouldn't you rather have it on your finger than on your gack?"
I would rather nowhere.
Well, obviously, but I would much rather have it on my finger and be like, I'm so glad it's not on there,
Yeah.
and then in my pubes, and then
Yeah, that's
on
true.
me, and then I can't get it off. This I can wash
like
really
shower
easily.
Yeah, that's fair. No,
Dipstick test every time. And it's kind of fun. As assuming it's not
Well.
full.
I'm not a hoe, so I wouldn't know.
I have no problem with my past hoedom.
No, it's okay. I'm just jealous.
I don't consider myself like a past hoe.
I'm just living life. You're just experiencing your youth.
Yeah, I was just sexual.
No, I'm now way to make me look like an asshole.
That's what you have such a problem being a bottom. I think
I don't.
it says a lot about you
would
that you
do
won't
it. I would do
admit.
it if it didn't hurt.
Well, then prove it. Do it. I'll use my pinky.
Ew. Not those
The one
fucking-
without a nail.
the farm fingers.
Yeah. So exfoliating.
Nothing about that sounds fun. I
Maybe
mean,
like a pretzel stick. Come on. No? Not even for your fans?
I would do it for the fans.
What about, what was his name? Ike?
I think that's a sandwich shop.
Oh, what was the dude's name?
I don't know. I don't know his name. Sorry.
I remember my fan's name.
Because you met her in person. My God, my throat. I'm dying.
I met her in person, but her name is Selena.
What's an easy name to remember?
I know, because of Selena. And I don't mean Gomez. I mean the Selena.
They know. They know.
Do they know? I don't think so.
They know.
I don't think so. I think people think Selena Gomez a lot. Nope.
Probably. You know, I don't have a lot of gay friends. In fact,
Do you have friends?
if any.
Like, how many friends would you?
Well, we've had this discussion a little bit before, right?
Yeah, but again, we.
But no, I know. But just about the fact that like a lot of people call who I think would be like an acquaintance friends, right?
Yes.
Versus like a real friend.
But like, yeah, how many
Real friends in my life. You, Autumn, Sienna, Ronnie. Well, Sienna, fuck you. You haven't talked to me in so long. Honestly, Sienna, you've kind of ghosted me. And I've
Ooh.
tried. And I love you. And we've been buddies since the
Yeah.
9th grade. So you get your shit together. And Antonio, both of you,
Oh,
get your shit
shit.
together. Anyway, I love you. And, but like Ronnie, my little sister. That's
Yes,
it.
that counts.
Friends that I hang out with all the time. Like,
What about friends that
No,
would you
none.
consider? Aside from my family, my husband, my kids,
mhm.
Cousins, anybody like that, friends, I think you're my only friend.
Damn.
I have friends that I've known for like 20 years,
Yeah.
and I consider them friends because I talk to them and I never pick up. But like
I-
somebody that I,
think I'm with you on that, though.
You know what I
I
mean?
think like when you describe it that way, no offense to the people I've listed, but it is like you are my friends. Like you're lifelong. Like they are lifelong friends. Like we can pick up where we left off. But
Like
people that
buddies
I
that you
talk
hang
to on a
out.
regular basis, you, In Autumn, I was, but she, she's an adult. She's working, and
She's an adult?
She's an adult. She's got her man, like, because we were like slept in the same bed together, lived together, like we were buddies.
You slept in the same bed with her?
I did for a while when I lived with her family.
Would you just fart in bed?
Probably ripped it. And she's a tiny little thing. She's like 5 foot, so gassing her out. I abused the shit out of her. I was such a mean friend growing up. I would fucking pick her up and just throw her like she was tiny. Abused her. But she still puts up with me. Yeah, I agree. It's a hard one. It's a hard situation to find people that not only fit you and fit your life, period, but then also like the added like time factor. And it's like, so how much energy do you have to give somebody else?
Yeah.
And it's not to be selfish. Like, yes, we should give freely. Love freely given brings a full return. But like, when
Is that from your mom? Is it?
Yeah, of course. Quotes by Lizzie. Yeah, it's just a tough thing. Your energy matters, and those people that you can like be around in just silence, those are the people that like are the most important. Like the people that you can just turn off, like get in, be around them, and like just shut the world out a little bit, and like not be afraid to be yourself. Those are friends. And there's people that I'm very close with that I do still feel the need to like cater to them or be like, oh, I gotta, or how do I do this? Or and I just can't shut up, or I can't just exist.
I know that for sure. Not being able to shut up. That's how you make me feel. I feel like I always have to talk. And then
Why?
you tell me, shut up, you're talking too much.
It's only when you smoke.
I know. Yeah.
We will be very lively in our next episode. In fact, we have so many things coming that you don't even know what to expect from us. Stop it! So many projects.
Do you know that we were just lively when we were talking about dipstick tests and talking about things we want to be talking about? If you want to be lively, talk about something that's exciting.
Yeah, I guess I'm just I can't when I'm in that headspace lately. It's been hard to escape. I'm very in my head lately. I spend a lot of time.
Because we have a lot of there's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot, and I've been like earlier this week. I really like shut down, and I have not shut down in a long time.
Yeah, you did.
But I
feel like I was like Patty Griffin, and I had to like go out and find you.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was scary. Like scared myself. I just got so like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I just feel so like, I just felt so defeated. Sometimes you get there, right? You just.
But was there something in particular that was making you feel defeated, or just like an overall darkness?
It's just like you couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I really just like,
yeah.
I used to have panic attacks a lot growing up, and it's just like, you can't, it's not you can plan it, you know? Just like one thing happens and another thing happens, and then you're already like maybe overthinking a situation in your life, and then there's another level to it where you usually find comfort, and then you can't find comfort in that, and then it's like fuck it, you feel like you're like a lost puppy and you don't know like where to go. You're just stuck, and you're just wandering like aimlessly, and I just felt so scared. Like it's like life sometimes catches up with me, and that was one of the times I haven't had in a really long time where it's like you just really stare at yourself, but the worst parts of yourself. You come to terms with like what you don't have, what you're lacking, right? All these fear things that come with it. But it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It sounds so dramatic, but like I felt like the friend I have in myself like checked out, like left. Like the Jeffrey I knew was gone. Was like, fuck, I need a break. Like you deal with it, like go on autopilot and figure it out. And I really did. I felt so crappy. I still feel a little crappy. So I'm trying to be silly. I'm trying to have fun. I probably could start sobbing any moment, but just let it be. Because there are things in that. I had a good conversation with you that helped a lot. I had a great conversation with my grandmother that really helps. And just come to terms with it, right? There is a level of acceptance, and it's not like living in it. And that's where the decision becomes so important, where it's like, it is okay to be there. It's important to, like, we have to, because I think I got there by avoiding it for so long, like just sweep it under the rug, keep sweeping it under the rug, and then it just like you don't have a choice. Like then you're drowning in it, and then you can either sit in it and stay there. About to rip ass right now. You're like
I was
ass
leading
cheek
away
up.
from the.
I'm about to cry.
Aim.
I'm about to cry, and he's like locked and loaded.
I was just trying to give you an excuse in case you cry. You could blame it on my fart.
Thank you.
I always have your back.
Thank you. It's just don't sit in it for long. It's good though, because I wrote a lot actually. No, we're working on something, and I gave that a lot of my attention. But then I also stayed up very, very late and was able to write a lot of things, either lyrics, create music, compose, and just take it in and like love and accept that sadness, because there's something in it that's good too, and that's where I can get stuck. And I can also see why artists really get stuck in that. And I know I'm rambling, but I can see where artists really get stuck in that kind of space, because as horrible as it feels, there's like just this little bit of it that's like euphoric, if that makes sense. Like when I'm in pain, like I'm really suffering and I'm miserable, like there's a part of it that just creates like this ecstasy, if that makes any sense. I've never met anyone that understands it, and I've tried to
never
explain
felt
it.
that way
I've tried to explain it to people.
without drugs.
No one else understands it, and that's fine. And maybe one or two people I've met in my life that get it, but tell me if that's something you understand. It's the same feeling I get when I'm sick. Like if I get really sick with like a flu or a cold, there's like some part of it that feels like good. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just fucked up. Maybe I'm a sadist. Maybe I'm a masochist. Like maybe I'm just, but I just didn't want to stay there. This time though, it didn't feel so good. It felt good a little bit to create and like sing and do whatever, but it's important to have friends and people to pull you out of it, and to recognize and be your own friend. Take yourself out of those situations and learn from yourself. We know deep down inside what we should be doing.
What should you be doing?
Creating, making money, laughing, singing.
I think that so much of what is going on in the world, though, is that it's hard to do anything if you're not making money. And the money inequality is so extreme.
It is.
And there are people who can't live. And they're, and I feel like just like, it's a lot. People go through a lot.
Added
hard
factor
to
of the
survive.
world on top of it, and the weight of everything. But then the price is just, that is
No, that's
one
what I mean. It's like,
large thing.
and I feel like it's gotten so bad over somebody right now might be saying, talking about blah, 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 especially younger people.
Mhm.
But when I moved to LA, and I know LA is an expensive place, but when I moved to LA, I could afford a studio apartment on my own.
Mm.
I could not have a job if I don't live in LA. But like you have to have roommates now.
Mhm.
It's very rare that you can have a job and not have to have a roommate.
Your whole paycheck would just go to your rent.
And that's not just LA. That's a lot of the major cities.
I live 2.5 hours from LA, out in Riverside County. And even out there, like if I didn't have somebody I was living with.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Can you ever imagine yourself buying a house?
No. You kidding me?
That's what I mean. It's like there are so many opportunities that don't exist anymore for people.
Yeah.
And it's it's hard to get to that place where you're happy and singing and getting through it. It's really easy to fall into just a bad headspace and depression and just surviving. And then it's like, that's a toxic thing that you pass down to your kids, and then that they're just surviving. That's my biggest fear.
Yeah. Surviving
It's
versus
like,
living.
what world is are my kids growing up in? What was that world? What is it?
I don't know. But you want your kids to thrive. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to survive. The
I
struggle
want
of surviving.
everybody to thrive. Of course, my
course.
kids, but if everyone's thriving, then everyone's thriving.
But it's like,
It's a
that's
happy
the whole
world.
point. It's the whole point. we're the only species that has created a Monday and Friday and when you get to be happy and when you get to be excited to live rather than just waking up and living and just being like,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful day. Like, no, I get to wake up and be like, oh, it's Monday. I got to clock in and then I'm going to work all week because I'm really excited. I get to go up to the podcast studio on Friday and I get to film. But by the time Friday comes, I am excited. Don't get me wrong, but like burnt out. I'm tired. It's 100 degrees. I'm working with clients all day. And then I barely have enough money after rent's paid to pay my car payment and then my car insurance and then my health insurance and then my dental and then my phone bill. And then you're like, oh, cool. I have a little bit of money for gas. And then you drive all the way up and then you get there and you're like, fuck, like there's so many. Like, think about the energy that I would have. Not that I'm not giving you guys all my best, because I give you everything. But if I were
Even the
to
beach.
not have all those worries, like, what kind of art would I be creating? What kind of message would I be making? Like, what kind of friend could I be? What kind of family member could I be?
Yeah.
I feel like I could give so much.
Yeah. But is that kind of part of it, too? Is they just like to keep us down?
Of course. 100%. 100%. But it's like so blatant though. I don't think it's like it's not conspiracy theory anymore. It's
conspiracy theory to the people who are okay with it because,
well, yeah, to the ones that voted for the orange motherfucker.
Yeah.
And all those motherfuckers.
Yeah. The thing is like I'm the first to jump on that fucking wagon and bash.
Fuck yeah.
But I do think it's a greater problem if just our system doesn't work for us. Our system was not designed to work for the people, regardless of what they say. Yeah. You know, it's not. If it was designed to work for us, then healthcare would be free.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should be struggling over things like that.
But we have to fight over it. We have to fight over taxes. I don't want to get political, but like people that are like, look at Germany when I live in Germany.
Yeah.
Look at how much money they take out of their taxes. They take half their paycheck. That's the communism. That would happen out here. It's like, how much money are you paying in taxes? How much money do you think you're losing every time you fucking pay for something? And then you pay for it again, and then you're taxed on it again. You think that you're not getting charged as much as you're going to get charged in Europe? The difference is you go to a hospital, you don't worry. You know, you have a child, you don't worry. You can't afford your rent that month. You don't have to worry. Like, there's no fear of like, you know, it's human rights, like shelter, housing. These things are like a human right there. It's not a right here. You're lucky. You're privileged if you get to own a home. You're privileged to have enough food. That's fucked. That's so fucked. And didn't we fucking move here to escape taxes? Isn't that the whole fucking point?
Yeah, right? And get away from the fucking king.
Yeah. Here we are.
And
taxes like motherfucker
and
a
somebody
king.
who thinks he's a king. What can you do? Fuck the haters. That's what we do. We fuck the haters. Fuck them all.
I need some food.
Me too.
It's going to be a weird episode for you to edit.
What weird? What is our
Thank
Patreon?
You guys for another musky moment. We want to share with you a couple of exciting updates with Musky Trunks. Separate from a change of space, which you will be seeing very shortly. We have a couple projects in the works.
But I don't know what our URL is for Musky Trunks though. Which is?
Well, can we just attach it to the video, this episode? Just say it's in the bio or in the description.
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Oh, but I need that energy. What was my energy like?
It was like that. It was hello.
It was like this.
Hello.
Hello. And what am I saying about it? Check it out. No, we can't go down this fucking road again. It's 7 o'clock. Yes.
Oh my God, it's 7 o'clock.
And exciting stuff. A lot of you have requested. No. Help me out here.
A lot of you guys have reached out to us and asked, hey, do you guys have a Patreon? Wait, is that what we're talking about?
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Hey, do you have a Patreon? And as a matter of fact,
wouldn't you know? Sure shit. We have a
shit.
Patreon now. That link is down in the description below. You can just search it at Musky Trunks. What are we going to be sharing on Patreon? Couple things.
Oh,
2 things. Ooh,
two.
Don't tell them that.
2 very large things.
Wrong subscription service.
No.
one thing you're excited that we get to share on Patreon. Just one thing.
I am very excited to share with you some of our musical journey, whether it's original music, whether it's covers, whether it's whatever. You're going to get some Musky music.
Yes. And I'm excited to share with you some behind the scenes, do we call it, BTS, of that process, those processes.
And any
Did I
other
say that?
process. Some gains at the gym, some road trips, maybe some any, things
Well, we
that
need
people
another,
do.
we have a creative writing trip coming up.
Yeah, we do.
And you know what? If you all sign up for Patreon and help fund those creative writing trips, guess what? You're fucking there with us.
You are.
That's right. And maybe we could do like a fun little Zoom thing from one of the creating writing trips.
think it's a
Maybe
great
there'll be
idea.
a hot tub so this fucker can try and kill me of hypothermia in the hot tub and you guys can all watch.
Doesn't even make sense. How would that work? It's a hot tub. How are you going to get hypothermia in a hot tub?
I almost did.
And then I brought you back to life.
You made me soup.
Exactly.
Soup is life.
Soup.
Soup.
Soup. Soup. Soup.
All right. Anyways, in closing, thanks for watching. Fuck the haters. Don't forget to give us those 5 motherfucking stars on Apple Podcasts. Give us a rating on Spotify. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, alpha beta, comment. What am I missing?
Tell us things.
Yeah,
Talk
tell
to
us.
us. Talk to us. We're here. We see what you say. Or maybe we don't. No, we see. And talk to us. And subscribe to our Patreon because there's so much more to come. And we're excited.
But you know what's one thing that we really it's a goal for us.
Yeah.
And we're in somewhat of a transition right now in these next couple of weeks, but we really do want to have some guests, right?
Yes.
So I think it might be fun if we enlist the musketeers out there. Yeah, let's create an army. If you have people that you think that we should be having on as guests, maybe y'all can make some noise.
Or
Go harass those people and tell them to be on
the other
our
way
show.
around. And if there's people that you really enjoy, that you watch, that you think might like us to come on, we would be more than happy. In fact, we would love to join another podcast or podcaster or podcasters.
That's right. I'm very awkward in other people's spaces, so it'll be a very enjoyable thing.